Everything is always okay. Like, you shouldn't be worrying. Why? In every moment that you're in, you should just be there, right? X is hooking up with somebody else. It's happening on your front porch. That's okay. Why? Because what happens if you jump in there and break it up? You go to jail. You can't get them back anyway if they're already doing that rash move, right? You go to a POW camp and you get tortured. Cool. Be there in that moment as they're peeling the skin off you with pliers. What else are you going to do? You got captured, right? What else are you going to do? Are you going to change reality and not go to war? And that, like, you're going to go back in time and undo your decisions? So what does regret do for you? What does anxiety do for you? If you're in a POW camp and you're getting tortured, be in the moment, because that's all the existence that you have left. Everything is always okay. That person that got tortured and died, that's okay, because that's the way it was going. What else were they going to do? Not exist? They lived out the rest of their life until it ended. And then what happens after? We don't know. But chances are they'll probably experience some other aspect of reality, in whatever consciousness was present in them, in some other way. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Nobody knows. But everything is always okay. Your ex can break up with you. They can hook up with somebody else. You can get into a car wreck and die. And all of it is equal level experience of reality. And then if you say, well, no, it's not okay. I want to live. I don't want to get tortured. I don't want my ex to hook up with somebody else. Okay, good. What are you going to do about it? Sit there and worry? Okay, now you're really going to be effective to affect the future. Yeah, because the more you think about it, the more anxious you get, the more sexy it is. The more you can avoid your ex choosing somebody else, because you can drive with a clearer mind the more you're freaking out about getting into a car wreck. No, everything is always okay, because it has to be, because that's where you're at. If you go into your thoughts and you go into the past, you're creating depression for yourself. Your memories aren't even accurate all the way. So you're accessing some fake shit, all for the purpose of creating depression. If you go into the future with your mind and you think about something that could happen, you're creating anxiety for yourself. You can't accurately predict what's going to happen. But, despite that, you're going to spin the gears, create anxiety, and now you're less effective in the present moment because you're up here and not in here. Everything is always okay, no matter what it is. Anxiety is suffering that you're creating. You're ruining your present moment, right? If you're in a POW camp and you're getting tortured right now, does it help you to worry about the next set of tools they're going to use you? Or you just resign yourself and you just fucking dissociate? You're just like, here we are. Like, I guess this is what it is until I go out, And for anybody that's ever been through that, let's say historical figures or whatever, the ones that went out with dignity, that accepted it instead of crying and freaking out, right? And I realize, like, what we're talking about here, I realize the gravity of what I'm saying. I understand that anybody would freak out under these circumstances. When shit gets real, it's real. But I'm drawing extremes because you need to understand how worthless anxiety is, how much it plagues us as a species. It doesn't do anything for you. But what does do everything for you is to be where you're at in the moment. It does everything for you because everything unfolds in the moment.